Jacob Rees-Mogg belittled Chancellor Philip Hammond's accusation Theresa May's confidence vote on Wednesday was a way of flushing out the extremists from the Conservative Party. Rees-Mogg responds to overexcited Chancellor's comments.
Are we at all close to the point at which people conclude they don't really belong in the same party, that there is more that unites you and Nigel Farage than unites you and Philip Hammond, who referred to you not directly, not by name of course, but to the extremists that he said had to be flushed out?
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about Treasury forecasts. They've got a record of being hopelessly inaccurate and politically biased, and that was simply another example of that. So don't take the Chancellor too seriously when he gets a little bit overexcited. An unusual state for him, it has to be said.
Speaking on BBC Radio 4 Today programme, the chair of the European Research Group claimed the Chancellor's comment was dictated by an unusual state of overexcitement. Asked about Mr Hammond's claim that Brexit extremists would be flushed out with Theresa May's confidence vote, Mr Rees-Mogg warned not to take the Chancellor too seriously. He said, "I wouldn't worry too much about Treasury forecasts. They've got a record of being hopelessly inaccurate and politically biased, and that was another example of that. Don't take the Chancellor too seriously when he gets a little bit overexcited, an unusual state for him, it is to be said." The prominent Brexiteer said it is not impossible that Mrs May might change her mind and resign despite winning Wednesday's confidence vote in her party leadership. He added, "You may remember that Margaret Thatcher said we fight on, we fight to win. Nobody was tougher than Mrs Thatcher, and the next day she resigned. So it's not impossible. I think Theresa May should consider what she said last night. I agree with her that we do want somebody who can unite the country and the Conservative Party, and she has to ask herself, is she realistically that person?" Mr Rees-Mogg rejected suggestions the ERG's headquarters for Wednesday's vote was nicknamed the kill zone, saying, "It wasn't referred to as that by me, I think it was only referred to as that by our opponents. I think it's a deeply disagreeable term invented by people who wanted to support the Prime Minister. I never heard anybody refer to it as that. I would not have dreamt of referring to it as that. I think it's deeply silly to have done so, and I don't think it came from us, it came from others." Mrs May faced a confidence vote last night after 48 such letters were sent, which she won amongst Tory MPs by 200 votes to 117. Mr Rees-Mogg insisted the vote was a blow to the Prime Minister. He argued, "This is a very bad result for her. More than half the non-payroll, more than half the people not in receipt of the Queen's shilling voted against her." Following the vote, Conservative MPs can't table another confidence motion for another year. Thank you for your time. Subscribe for more upcoming news.